Hey gamers, I'm gonna open this with a small discussion of spoilers for the end of Titanium Court. I'll give you a couple seconds if you wanna mute. It'll be brief. I'll give everyone a moment if they wanna not have spoilers for the end of the game, but it'll be mildly pertinent to the stream. And to buy time, I'll say that Low Guppy says raccoons got into our trash bin last night, but they didn't tear the bag open. They untied it. It's kind of polite. Did they still spread trash everywhere, Low Guppy? Okay. So quick spoilers for the end of this game. Polite raccoons, yeah, strangely so. I looked up what I have to do to finish the game. And the answer is basically what the game has told us the whole time, which is find 4 keys to unlock the front gate and then leave. That seems easy enough. What I discovered in my research is also that when you end the game, it deletes your save. So when you end the game, that is it. You either have to restart or quit forever, I guess. Yeah, so it feels like a big spoiler for the end. I didn't want to upset people if they weren't aware. Although, I have to assume the game warns you. It would be wild if it doesn't. So, it seems rude. Yeah. It's certainly a bold choice. I think it's in keeping with some of the themes of the game. Well, Galumper, I looked up... Galumper says maybe you can copy the save file, eh? Who's gonna stop you? I dug into... some guides on how to do it, and you can't just straight copy it because there are protections against that. The game very much... AP Thompson very much wants you to delete the game. Yeah! Jim This City says, and the deeper you go, the more the guiltier the game makes you feel for still playing it. Yes. That's what the theme I'm picking up on, the characters going stale, kind of is this implication that, like, oh, you've played the game too long. So it's in keeping with the theme. And that's fine. I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, it's because I'm streaming the game, I feel like I'm in a particular bind because I want to get to some sort of satisfying conclusion with it and move on. But I also want to be able to continue to explore aspects of the game outside of the stream. But those two things cannot coexist. So what I'm saying is we're gonna finish the game, and then at the end of the stream, maybe not today. I need 2 more keys. We're gonna get one right away, I think, from Comfort. But just as a heads up, that's the situation of the game. Hello, Ambient. Okay. So I ended up finishing off the battle from the last time, the one where I was trying to hatch all them eggs. Did I go and do the comfort thing? I should do comfort. I did everything except to get a key. Has the argument now been settled in the favor of comfort? Can I switch it? Can I switch it right now? No. Did anyone remember if they both had keys or not? Court, Comfort, Strife. I'm Googling. Well, I'm ducking, going. I can only get one of their keys. That's fine. I think I only need one of their keys. I mean, I might need another one. We'll just get comfort, and we'll just go for it. Before approaching to the table, yes, you pause. I'm gonna do it. I won't be able to change my mind later and rule at strife. That's fine. Is comfort where my loyalties lie? It's not. This is the tricky thing. Strife is where my loyalties lie. All right. We're gonna do a strife run. All right. So, we're gonna do our question with Puck, and I think I'm gonna ask him about the rest of my keys. Oh yeah, the man who claims to be our enemy. Tell me about my missing keys. The most common approach for gathering this information would involve first asking if he knows the location of your keys. Should you ask that, he could answer simply yes or no. Oh, you think too much, my queen. You are permitted to simply ask, where are my keys? Fine, that will be your question then. I cannot speak for all your missing keys, but he's just gonna tell us, oh, he produces a single key from his pocket and tosses it to you. Okay. It's from our apartment. You can tell because the hardware store where you had the copies made put a sticker on them that you never bothered to remove. But this key was not on your keyring when you arrived at the court. You always keep your spare keys in a drawer in your desk at home, only removing them to give them to guests every once in a while. So how did he get this? Did you lose track of one of them? You remember making additional copies at one point because you couldn't find any of the other spares. Did it move from guest to guest until it arrived in Puck's pocket? Look at this coquettish little face. Or did it somehow travel with you to the court? Naturally, there will be no answer to any of these questions, at least for now. Yeah, clear Fey trickery. Wow, and the comfortable get more comfortable. Silence greets you. We'll get used to it. Oh, do I want to do... I don't know if I want to do another shower. I don't get a lot out of the showers. Ah. Now that you know where Puck can be found, you might raise some concerns about the court. Let's have breakfast first. As a result of eating breakfast, you get a small bonus. Wow, no discussion today. Nobody wants to talk about their deal. In light of the many problems faced by both you and the court, along with your recently acquired knowledge of Puck's dressing room, you think it might be time to pay your steward a visit. You spot him emerging from the dressing room just as you arrive, and upon spotting you, he immediately retreats back inside and shuts the door. You sigh, having expected this reaction. Knowing he can hear you, you begin speaking your concerns aloud. You speak of how the fairies of the court appear to be going stale. You speak of your inexperience with this condition, but you express your concern over how rapidly it appears to be spreading. You speak of how the court suffers from numerous curses, and it is ostensibly your responsibility to deal with them. And you speak of how a man claiming to be the enemy is currently running loose in the court. Speak of how Puck is the only one who seems to understand what's going on, and is thus your only potential source of aid in these matters. Good on you for being a good friend, Anna. Paul, it's so intriguing that Puck had that key. While you're mid-sentence, a paper slides out from underneath the door. You pick it up. It's written like a legal document and begins like this. By reading this document, the reader hereby agrees to all its terms and conditions. While you doubt that can pass any sort of legal muster, you continue reading. The document is an almost incomprehensible mix of legalese and baffling Latin. The term a priori is bandied about seemingly randomly, haphazardly inserted into sentences as if it were seasoning. Despite the linguistic effect required, you identify the following terms and conditions, demands really, issued in the document. Her Majesty will immediately and henceforth cease all communication with members of the court. No further questions, including any and all questions framed as statements, assumptions, or provocations. Permanently vacate the court at the earliest opportunity. Stop touching everything. Will grant all such rights and privileges to the court. This agreement may be terminated at any point by either party for any reason a priori. It occurs to you that this is a meager attempt by Puck to cast a spell on you. You aren't sure if you should laugh or be annoyed. Did you really think this was going to work? Although in a way, these terms and conditions are a kind of answer to some of your questions about his motives. Hear a muffled groan, but you'll leave it like that for now. Okay, well, I guess what is my priority? I know the next thing we're supposed to do is the eggs. I don't know if I want to fucking do the eggs. I kind of want to do the unionizing the goats. Also, we're like one away from completing the pile in the pantry. Yeah, I kind of want to reunite the goats. All right, so what do I think? What do I think is going to be good for helping the goats? Something that's going to get me a lot of money, so I can pay them off. So I got maybe just the classic? Well, save money for letting stuff burn. I probably don't want to do that if I have allies on the board. We don't know how to unionize in quasi-space. It's true, and it's a big concern that we might not be able to achieve it. But I'm hoping that if we pay them off and let them all live, maybe we'll get there. Or maybe we need to, like, defeat them all, but let them all live. And then they'll unionize against us? Unclear. Maybe the business job. Let's do it. Let's do it. We're just gonna go money. We're just gonna go money. And oh no. We'll never figure out what the clockwork monastery shit is. Okay. Alright, we got Billy Goats loaded. Let's go for it. Alright, we're gonna do Strife because I want to get the Strife Bono. Gathering resources will damage terrain. Even though we're at half health. More enemies. Let's do the wormhole. The wormhole has not proven too dastardly. Cannot gather water. Damaging resources. Half health. More enemies. Cannot gather wood. What stuff do I have? I need wood and water. And those are the two things that are blocked. Fine. Well, yeah, let's do half health. We can just get more health. All right. Oh, see, there's a hospital already. Yeah, let's go for it. Okay. All right. There's a little wormhole. There's us. Wow. Yeah, there's the hospital. There's a volcano. Oh, there's a little self-defense guy. Okay. Can't really do anything about enemies right now. So I think my best bet is to just sort of get away from them until I can afford. I mean, I guess we might get something from the self-defense guy. I mean, if I keep this here, it'll be really hard to get there. Through there to us. Could I make a better... Problem is I also want water. We're just gonna do it. All right. Oh, that's funny. So, okay. All three of the wormholes went into one of the wormholes. I was not certain what would happen, but that is pretty funny. Okay. You're not gonna get me immediately. But you're surrounded by stuff that's gonna burn pretty quick. It'd be cool if I could get this volcano closer. Okay. Well, we might take a lot of water fire damage, but so will our dastardly wormhole. Okay. Oh, all right. We'll get a little knight. That knight's not gonna save us from being burned to death, but it's nice to have. One knight can easily defend 2 to 3 enemies without any help. Okay. All right. Okay. Also, I did one more of the musical battle alternatives. I was curious if it was going to be the same song. It was a different song. It was about ballerinas, and I left the room to make lunch while it was playing, so I don't know if it was any good. Ah, I'm the number one sensei, or I'm number one student, disciple. All right, I feel like this guy's gonna... Worried that guy's gonna circle back and try to defeat me. All right, what can I do? Oh, bloodsucker job. I mean, we're not an offensive build, but this would pretty much rule. You skipped all the battles using the mirror? That's really funny. All right, can I get to $7? And we don't have a ton of transactions. This'll pay for itself. Okay. What can we build? What do we want? What do we need? We are kind of close to some water. I mean, our little guys are gonna burn up pretty quickly, I think, actually. So let's do them first. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. All right, go for it. I think that's the limit for the entire run, which is pretty dire. Maybe it's not. Maybe it'll recharge. Volcano, come on! Oh god. Oh. Okay. I think we came out ahead there. I think this bloodsucker job is going to be fairly clutch. All right, so this is a Billy Goat level. We're okay on field right now, but we are pretty broke. So I might do chess just to hope to get some money in a chest. Okay. Told us $4. We can do that. Ah, a vandalized sign. Another memento mori. A rival magician has attempted to cancel the spell. Look, they have placed a second ward on top of it. But does it mean to cancel a memento mori? Are there mortals who deny death? There are many, although you believe the graffiti in this context is likely acting as a signature for the artist. You doubt that it's a direct response to the sign itself. I see, Her Majesty is arguing that to express one's identity is to deny death. Oh, maybe. Guess you wouldn't argue with that. Alright. Okay. All right. What do we need? Money. What's trading? Everything's trading at the same amount. All right, so we just need a lot of whatever. Okay, you're there, but we're gonna befriend you. And I think I want to befriend them and keep them alive. I think that's my strategy. So I think we want fewer... I mean, obviously we want fewer enemies. Oh no! I hate when they have the castle with treasure. They know what they're doing. They're making me choose. Okay. I could probably use more. I need water and food. Oh, but you guys need everything else. All right. Let's do... Get this stone. Get this wheat. Get this stone. Okay. All right. That's great. There's just one little archer. One piddling little archer. All right. Hopefully we get some money. Well. Ooh, max health. I love that. All right, we got a little driller. Okay. Okay, let's get some money. Okay, I think the transaction's reset. Huge relief. All right. Here, my friend. Yeah, he's on my side. Yeah, we're not gonna deal with the battle. All right, little guys first. Then big guys. And then, what do you need? You need stone? Okay, we're close to some stone. Go for it. All right. All right, go for it. Good job, everyone. Wow, he's just going for it. Just doing it for the love of the game. Aw, rude. Okay. Bye, Dire Goat. I love you. Oh, you finished the game since you were in the chat last. Ava, how did you feel about the ending? No spoilers. We're done with spoilers. We had a spoiler segment early on. Steve Raiden, thank you for the cheers. I appreciate that so much. Or maybe CV Raiden? No, Steve Raiden. I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. I think maybe more chests. Because we gotta get more money. Gotta get more money. Need more water? We need some wood. Okay. Oh, catapults, huh? I didn't read that part. And a vending machine. Okay. Oh, okay. What do I got? What is using so much wood? Oh, is it these little guys? Oh, Ava went for break all curses, which maybe isn't the most moral one to go for. Yes. You wanted these achievies? Okay. Are you glad you did that, or do you have regrets? Okay. Probably more water. I mean, there's just not a lot of enemies on the board yet. I know that could change at any moment through my own actions. You're blocked right now, so I probably want to keep some of those stones up. Okay. How did I do? Okay, pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. Not a lot of chests, and they're all just stone. That's fine. Give anything good? No. Okay. At this point, Ava, yeah, I'm hoping to just get keys and get out so I can move on to playing other games. But I feel conflicted about it. Oh, yes. Ava, I would love a hint on how to get the goats to unionize. Okay. We're here. You're there. You're there. You're gonna have a little trouble because of the hills. You're probably just gonna make a beeline. Alright. Little guys first. Couple boats. Let's do a couple miners. And then, like, yeah, like one night. I'm not even worried. You have to endure them, not pay the toll. Okay, one goat only follows you to the next if they're mad at you for dodging the payments. Okay. I theorized something along those lines. But I wasn't bold enough to attempt it. Well, I guess we'll just complete this anyway so we can get the strife. Okay. Just gonna do chests. You found that one by accident? Yeah. That's been my experience with the economic goals, which I just happen to have the stuff to do it. Okay. Well, I already paid the first one, so I'll probably just keep that up. And I'm not gonna get any fucking eggs. What do I need? Wood, huh? Okay. Short round. Short round that I did poorly at. Ah, but money, though. Okay. As fun as I think it would be to see a goat destroy an egg, I probably will skip that. Okay. Yeah, aiming to water to strand them would probably be the best strategy. Alright, where am I? Okay. You're gonna come and hit me with your shit. Of course you are. Alright. Not really any wheat around, so let's get a couple boatsmen. Oh, that's it. Ah, gotta get some fucking wood. Okay. Would I prefer to have? No, I prefer to have some knights. Yeah. The vampire strategy is actually, it feels quite handy for... Uh-oh. One in which I have a lot of chumps gathering food. It says chumps die so quickly, but they pay the same health. Alright. I'll just do standard. Okay. Ah, billboard. Consider him. Oh, very well. I will consider him a threat until proven otherwise. Wow. That was good. That was good, and I'm glad we did consider it. But boy, it's a packed battlefield. Okay. Can I do anything about y'all? Boy, I don't like the looks of this field. Oh, it's a bad one. Alright, you guys are all blocked off from water, so I don't actually need to worry about you. You can't quite get to me. You guys are pretty blocked. Y'all are the trouble. Y'all are the trouble. Ugh, I want to get rid of them, but I would also lose the only chest on the field. Drop some of them down. I don't think that's really gonna help. Do I even have enough to... Yeah, okay. Oh, but the treasure. Ah, okay. Well, that's something. Oh, I need to stretch. I got some sort of horrible crink in the back of my spine. A good reminder not to shrimp. Don't shrimp like me, kids. God, okay. Can I get any of these other guys off? I don't think I can. Off of the board, to be clear. I could just scoot myself further away. I'm worried that the gunship would be able to fire at a distance at me. If I do that, it'll just be getting closer to me. Okay. Some wood would be so cool. Okay, I take the money, that's fine. I can just buy wood, I guess. Okay. Alright, you guys are fine. I don't even have to bother with you. Yeah, everybody on shrimp. What's happening to my camera? Did it get bumped? There we go. Got bumped back. It's trouble, Paul. It's a troubling field. Alright, we'll do the little couple little guys. And a couple knights in case they get through. Alright. Maybe nobody will get to me. Oh, they went the long way. Knights, you have to get back. Okay. I didn't expect him to go the long way around. Okay. Oops, all centaurs, more enemies. I think we're gonna do... Wow, we're already at the end. Okay. Let's do more enemies, rare chests. Do you have a Rice Krispie treat for breakfast? That's so clutch. Because it's like cereal, right? It's basically just a bowl of cereal. Okay, Jesus God. Alright. This is a lot. Alright, let's get rid of you first. Whew. Oh boy, okay. Oh right, my storage unit. Okay, that's fine. That's nice. I do want that rare chest is the thing. Oh man, there's a lot of them. I do anything to deal with this? While still preserving those beautiful rare chests. Alright, if everybody stays away, if everybody stays at this distance, we might be okay. Alright, we got 3 rare chests on the board. Okay. 4 rare chests. Pretty good. Okay, let's see what we got. Ooh. Wow, 2 max health increases? Dang. It's a shame we're not doing offensive. Raise your entire row. Tempting, but I don't think it's going to be all that helpful for us. And I don't think I want to put it in my storage unit. Portable wall. That I'll get, but I think that one I'm going to put in the storage unit. Alright, so what do I want to take out? Maybe the scamps. Maybe the scamps, because I've got thirsty blood-sucking desires. Well, hold on, let's put you up. Is there a maximum? This might be the maximum. Let's get this little, well, yeah. Oh yeah, let's get the little scamp. We've got a big nasty board. We could use some little scamps to cause trouble. Alright. Boy. Okay. Send out a couple scamps early to start making trouble. A couple guys to gather food. You gather food. You need some wood. We'll have 2 nights hunker down. And then let's go ahead and sell a lot of stuff. Because we're going to need... I think we only need 21. Could we use the wall before we put it in the safe? Yeah, maybe. Oh, prices are bad for food right now. Maybe because I flood the market. There's too much food available. Nobody appreciates it anymore. I think we need 21 coins. We'll see. I think I probably could use the wall before I put it in the safe. But we're just gonna go for it. Oh wow, those little scamps died immediately. Uh-oh. Damn. I got cocky. Alright. We're gonna try dire goats again. Alright. Ah. I could delve once more into the stacks. Oh, I always do. If I'm doing Rice Krispies, it is always a brown butter Rice Krispie recipe. It is not any more difficult than regular Rice Krispies, but the flavor is compoundedly better. Is nobody talking to me at breakfast because I'm cursed? Ah, we found a medical text on fairies going stale. Symptoms of affliction effect, there's no known cure. Those symptoms being a patient repeating the last phrase they uttered, not responding to stimuli. The pamphlet claims this is a relatively rare phenomenon, something only seen once every 1,000 years. Having already witnessed multiple fairies go stale, you conclude that something must be causing it to happen at an alarming rate within the court. The pamphlet continues, while going stale appears to happen suddenly and randomly, various risk factors have been hypothesized. Becoming set in one's ways, stress, lack of adequate sleep or exercise, overexposure to disenchant magic, smoking, a diet heavy in trans fats. Wait. Yeah. Disenchant magic. It's you. You didn't give it much thought when the scholars praised the disenchant spell you allegedly cast during your first lesson on magic. You assumed that whatever they were reacting to was merely a coincidence, if not a joke. Is this related to the truth you saw in the mirror? The truth that you are devouring the magic of this place? Maybe. Yes. I would go so far as to say yes. Can I check the gates in the morning? No, I guess I can't. All right. All right, so I think if we're dragging the goats along, we probably want the defensive job, because we probably want to build some walls up to protect ourselves. Although, the celebrity, being able to just teleport ourselves away to whatever corner, did prove very, very handy. I think maybe we'll... But I guess I'm also trying to keep the goats alive. But the goats and the enemies probably won't... If the ghosts are our enemies, they probably won't attack the other enemies. So let's try celebrity. And see what we can get. Yeah, okay. Strife. Okay. Start without the ability to produce miners. That might be fine. Don't want an egg. Oh, the Vengeful Admiral. Do I want to have to deal with two? Well, on the one hand, having two ads every time does feel like a lot. But on the other hand, if I'm just going to be teleporting myself to weird corners where they can't hit us, I think it'd probably be fine. Yeah, I guess let's just do it. Just pile them on. Shop prices increase. In the war with no resources. Cannot gather water. Let's do cannot gather water first battle. That's fine. All right. It's pretty risky. Some risky choices I've made for us. I guess if missing water is fine if we can't gather water. Okay. Okay, so what do we need? What do we need the most of? Food. All right. Well, a little bit of stone would certainly go a long way. Food is the imminent thing. Ooh, okay. Admirable, I would love for you to just stay there and not get any closer to me. Okay. Trying so hard to not lose these treasure chests. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. Oh, you're really the only thing I need to worry about. And even then, I'm not all that worried, if I'm honest. And if I just move myself here, yeah, there's so much stone in the way. You're never gonna get to me. Although, will I be in firing range? I don't think I'll be in firing range. Let's go for it. Okay. Yeah, centaurs, hell yeah. Centaur bodyguards? Don't mind if I do. I don't really want to buy anything right now. And I don't see the point in teleporting myself anywhere. So let's just send out a bunch of miners. Yeah, You're the only ones I have to worry about. You come so late. You're not going to be able to do anything. That's right. I get money when people... Ah, Mechtel, that would be so fucking ominous. Mechtel says that chat could prank me by going stale and just repeating the last thing you say. It'd be really creepy. Okay. We'll just do... Alright, so this is the one with the goat. So I want to make sure it's somewhere with a lot of water, which I think is going to be any of these. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. Okay. This time, I'm not going to succumb. You rude little goatling can just hang out. Okay. How do I... I mean, we've got a nice little contingency of water here. If I could get these down, that would be really nice. Would also be nice to get this guy farther away from me. Oh, fuck. Shit. Fuck. God damn it. Yeah. God damn it. Okay. Wow, that was a bad round. It's not going great, chat. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, boy. Alright, I think I want these hills between us. I think I'm just gonna put myself over here. Tucked as far away as I can. Okay, okay, now we're talking. Okay, now we're talking. Although I could buy myself more time by... It's a pretty good barricade. Do I risk it? Oh, fuck me. We're gonna lose before we've even begun. Oh. The Admirable was a risky choice. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, I'm not a single treasure chest on board. I don't think he can do diagonal. So I think we'll be safe here. I actually think we'll be safe from everything here. Can't really mine anything. In fact, we might just add more on board. Yeah, might as well. What do these cost? Only one bread? Yeah, let's do one more. Why not? Fuck it. Alright, let's roll. I don't know how this one's gonna go. If we can find a hospital, we gotta get it. We gotta go for it. Oh no! Wow, risky. I didn't look at and see that they were archers. Oh, we have to pay fines. Curious about the nature of this license mentioned by the sign, but the toll booth has already disappeared before you can seek clarification. Okay, we need a hospital so bad. And none on offer, huh? Okay. Centaurs, goons, boats, goons. Let's do it. Oh my god. A wormhole appears already full of enemies. Wow. Messy. It's messy. Okay, but that's fine, actually. Is if we just pack everything in there and we still kind of fuck off to some other water region, I think we'll be okay. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna fuck off to wherever anyway. I've just got to make sure I've got myself a little watery hidey hole. Which right now is looking like it's going to be in this corner. Does anybody have archers? One archer. It's got to be in here, right? Yeah. They're going to have a hard time, though. If you guys just keep chilling over there, that would be so good of you. Oh, yeah, look at that! Perfectly surrounded. Oh, yeah, a perfect domain. Okay. I just gotta make sure I don't get rid of it. Will I be able to go there? Even though there's a gunboat? We'll just leave this whole kind of section safely partitioned. Okay. What do you do? I want to spell raise tiles above you one at a time. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to use it, but we'll take it. Oh, beautiful. Perfection. Do you have bows and arrows? I'm gonna have a centaur. Because that's what I can afford. Just in case any of these guys get closer. I should make a lot of money. I am worried about my longevity. But let's just go for it. I'm gonna make a lot of money, if nothing else. Oh, that archer is coming quick. Oh, hell yes! Centaur! Wow! One clutch centaur bodyguard. Saved my whole ass. Alright, hospital, please. Hospital! Okay. Water. No woods, that's fine. Centaurs and goons. Whew. And a billy goat. Okay. You're considering how to respond to his obvious corruption. Another toll booth suddenly appears. Oh, God. Previously merged from his booth. Shit. Okay. Ferry court, $4. Getting on my case about the toll? Come on, bro. I'm just asking for some gratuity. Failure to pay a toll can result to fines up to $12. We got some toll dodgers here, eh, bro? Awesome. Well, folks, as I was saying, our toll plus the fine totals out to $16. I've got the money, but don't they know who I am? Don't they know who I am? I'm a celebrity. I've got a helicopter. Absolutely not. I'm not gonna pay. For sure, no. Okay, this is gonna be a mess, though. Yeah, as per usual, my only hope is to just maintain a little watery barrier. So I'm just gonna try to preserve this little domain for myself. And I'm gonna focus on anything I see with a bow and arrow is gonna get shot. All right, hospital, what do you got? You got something good? Yeah, probably. Probably take both of these. I don't know if I think there's a better hospital option. What do I need? I need wheat. Ooh. Oh, my hidey hole. Ugh. How do I get to you? How do I get you down here? Ah! Okay, well, I've created another larger barrier for myself. It'll be harder to maintain. But I think I can do it. Just got this whole little region. I can even continue to mine. Okay. All right, right? I'm fully encompassed? Yeah. Fully encompassed. I don't think anybody's got a bow and arrow. Let's go ahead and get all of this. Can I do this again? I mean, we're not going to be paying off any goats, so yeah, let's do it. Okay. All right, I'm still gonna get. Oh. I guess maybe just the one miner and then one well-fed centaur. Although, I mean, okay, if I'm fully encompassed, nobody has a bow and arrow. I think I'll be okay. You're just gonna swim up there, but none of you are gonna fight each other. You're too far to shoot me. I think it's okay. I mean, they angry. Their presence only makes me stronger, though. Which is pretty funny when you think about it. Okay. Phew. Phew. Oh, did you break your curse? Did you break your curse, chat? Accruing interest. Meanwhile, the quiet goat points to a calculator, implying that your financial penalties are exceeding the limits of mental arithmetic. What are you goats gonna do about it, huh? Okay. I could get some money from the markets. Kind of want to do the hospital again. I'm hoping to get something that'll... Because there's one that's like, lose 8 overall health points, but increase your health. That might be a worthwhile thing to go for. Although maybe something from the shop would be good. I would love to acquire some sort of shield. So let's try... Let's try this. Okay. All right. We got our vault too. I don't think I put any shields there. The movable wall might be helpful though. The defensive combat cobweb spell also probably very helpful. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so really want to get some water in some corner Some corner ideally where there's not a little guy. Ooh. That would be nice, but it is surrounded by a gunboat. Which would be pretty dire. I don't know if I can summon enough. Ooh, I don't know if I can summon enough centaurs to defeat that. That might be what we have to do. Because it's not looking like a better place. Don't think I can manufacture a better place in one move. All right. 2 gunboats. What have we got in the shop? Something good. Enemies become friends. That would actually be perfect for this run. Oh, and we can get some bread too. That's nice. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, so we can get a little bit of bread too. Let's fuss with our loadout in the storage unit. I'm not going to use this Dragon's Curse. I'm not convinced it's a good spell. I do think the Cobweb would be super, super helpful in case we get into a tight spot. But the Charm spell is just, it's so good. Ava, thank you for the Prime subscribe. Hey, listen, every bit helps. And it wouldn't get spent anyway, so. Okay. Its charm is just so good. I'm gonna take the Cobweb. I think I'll give up the miner. I don't think I'll need it in another run, but I don't think I need to sell it either. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna buy charm, and we're gonna get a little bit. Well, do I need bread? What do I need bread for? I can get bread if I need bread. Okay. So first things first, we're gonna move here. Yeah, it's unfortunate. We're gonna do that. We're going to woo these gunboats. Okay. And then that's it. That's all we need to do. Nothing else can get to us. Those were our only enemies that we needed to be worried about, and they're friends now, so we're good. I should have bought more bread while I could. Hell yeah! Thank you, gunboats. That healed me a little too. Ava, if you don't want to connect them, but you still want to get in the Discord, if you DM me on Twitch, I will send you an invite. Okay. Oops, all centaurs. Oops, all volcanoes. I don't want the volcano one. I don't want the goats. I don't want the goats to die. More enemies. Missing fields would be pretty dire because I need bread. And I really should have bought bread, huh? Ugh. Ugh. Okay. I think it's gotta be it. Okay, look at this. Look at this. All right. I'm gonna focus. A little bit. Is that gonna be close enough for you to hit me? Might be. Oh, a billboard. Your Majesty, stop! You mustn't look upon this sign! It bears the brand of a powerful demon. To look upon it is to invite its attention, and possibly its wrath. The very fabric of our reality could be threatened and... Alright, you won't look at the billboard. You have a good idea what it's about, though. For a brief glimpse, it looked like an ad for... Alright, you think you get the picture. I will check after the stream, Ava. Okay. See, this is nice. If I leave this here, then we're good to go. I don't want to get attacked in the meantime, though. I would love more bread, game. Alright, this might put me into firing zone, yeah. Oh, and it fucked up my little domain. Shit. Okay, but we've got one over here. That's fine. Okay. I have enough bread to teleport us once. That's the most important thing. I don't want any of this. We're gonna tuck ourselves back down here. Okay. And then... Can't cause any trouble. I could... Who needs bread when we have charm? It's such a good point. I don't get... Oh, wait. I do get points for every kill. So... If I make the Admirable my friend, everyone will attack it and it'll attack everyone. So either it'll get destroyed or everything else will get destroyed. Invalid! Okay. Honestly, that's totally fair. That's totally fair and makes a lot of sense. We'll just do this. We'll just do the Centaur Court. And let's do this Centaur Court too. Okay. And then I don't really want to sell anything. I think let's just go for it. I think this is good. I don't think there are any archers. Yeah, I think we're good to go. Oh, hell yeah, Admiral's been destroyed. Fuck yeah. All right, and that got me back up to full health. Okay. Charm is the best spell in the game, I think, maybe. Oh. You heard a rumor that the Dire Goats are to be reunited. None of them have fallen in battle today, so this final confrontation might be your best shot at prompting such a reunion. No, I would not like to listen to a musical performance. Okay. I bid you welcome again, travelers. I'll spare you the sermons. We understand each other at a deeper level, you and I. And the toll? Right, the toll. The goat is about to speak, but first another goat arrives. Bro, what's up, bro? Did you miss me? Brother, what a blessing to see you. Have you been? How are you faring romantically? Bad, bro. I got no game, bro. I see. And spiritually? Bad, bro. I got no God, bro. Can I at least assume work is going well? If it were, I wouldn't be here, bro. This sucks. This job sucks, bro. You know, I also have plenty of grievances to file with our employer. We should discuss this sometime when we're off the clock. If that ever happens, bro. Keep praying, bro. And then another goat arrives. The silent goat is clearly irritated by this whole situation. Brother, you're looking well. How are things in your booth? The other goat does not respond, but does relax a little bit. I see. Well, you know, I'll always listen to you when you want to talk. I can't take personal calls on company time, but we should catch up the next time our breaks line up. Of course, the presence of additional goats immediately implicates the court in toll dodging. Such sin is unforgivable, travelers, but first, you must make things right.
Your toll, adjusted to include necessary penance, is 32. For the sake of your eternal soul, I suggest you pay up.
But I'm not going to, right? We're just gonna survive. All right, we got knights and goons. Okay, once again, the most important thing is that I get enough wheat to fly us somewhere. Which we would definitely get if we do the market. And which we would definitely not get if we did that one. I know what to do when there's 3 of something. I charm them? I stack them? Am I gonna stack them? That would be so fucking funny. Shop chest. No, I'm gonna go for the market. It's the most responsible thing to do. Okay. What do we got in the market? Everything I expected. It would be wild to stack them with how divergent they are. Okay. I would love an Oasis game. Ooh. Ugh. Ooh. Oh. Alright. Ooh. Alright. Huh. Well, let's go ahead and sell some stone. Okay. Damn. Okay, so I think I'm gonna have to go here. Yeah, I'm gonna buy more bread, but I want to strategize a little bit. I think we're gonna have to charm these 2. So let's go ahead and tuck ourselves away here. And we're gonna charm. You got double. We're gonna charm you. I think we're gonna charm you as well. And then we're gonna... put that there. Be careful, they might attack the goat. Yeah, that's a good point. I definitely want this double to go. And I guess I'll just stack this area with webs, hoping that everybody kind of fucks themselves. If I teleported myself here, I could protect myself with a web. The webs are, I'll say, not like great. That is a good idea though. But the webs are not remarkably sturdy. Still gonna charm you. Let's go ahead and just buy a lot of bread. Let's get a little bit more water. Well, okay. And then the problem is, I think trap for enemies that halts their movement. All right, let's do like 2 centaurs, 2 defensive centaurs. Okay. I think these will all kind of fight amongst themselves. Yeah, I think the one guy here will attack and destroy one of these before the other. I think these will prevent anyone from getting close. All right, let's just see. Yeah, see, they activated the web, but I guess they didn't. Are you caught in it? Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Okay, one of them died. I think my archer got him. Shit. Silent goat merely spits. Shit. All right, well. Yeah, it was the cool goat too, which is extra sad. All right, well. I guess we'll get our offensive win against them. Feels bad. I feel bad for that murder. But I guess we should finish the job, huh? I guess we should finish the job. Let's make you a little friend so you don't hit me. Let's make you a little friend. Immune to our charm. No, that makes sense. All right. We'll do one centaur. Now, fight amongst yourselves. God, the goats are really quite good. Damn. The goats are really quite good. I do think this is a sound strategy. We just, we got bad shot. All right. All right. One more try. Okay. Oh, a librarian. Oh, it's a bit of a tricky request, Your Majesty. We undoubtedly have many volumes on that cursed subject, but local regulations require that we keep those volumes hidden and mysterious. I know the location of only one such volume. "101 golf holes you must play before you die." Ugh. I know, truly a horrific sort of curse, Your Majesty. I cannot help but feel for the poor mortals so afflicted. Just the thought of them questing for millennia, seeking to fill these so-called holes, also they may attain their final rest. It is unspeakably tragic. This is the only book I found on the subject, but I'm afraid it soured my enthusiasm for curses quite a bit. Naturally, I will inform you right away should I find any others. Carry it back to our office rather than put it back on the shelf. All right. Find handwritten notebooks. Good morning. You are Robin. This page serves as instructions. Read it carefully before you get out of bed. How to be Robin, a quick start guide. Your deal is that you can only remember what you've written down. Therefore, you must always be taking notes. Use the remaining pages in this notebook to do so today. Always pretend you understand what's going on, even when you don't. If it makes it easier for you, know that everyone you meet is doing the same thing. If someone starts asking questions, tell them you are too busy to answer. While your mind forgets, your body remembers. You will only ever smile in the presence of someone you trust. Your job is to serve the queen of the court. She is currently missing, but that will not always be the case. That's it for instructions. The rest appear to contain Robin's short-term memory from the day this was written. Feels like it would be a serious breach of privacy to read further, so you place the book back on the shelf. All right, let's eat another breakfast alone. Oh, we encounter Robin sitting by herself. She has her maps and notebooks spread out on the table. Among them, you notice her textbook on monsters, open to the chapter on the Leviathan. The weather report says we're due to encounter that creature again today. Wrong. I do some research, but it appears we've already exhausted all the useful information this book has. Like, this chapter mostly seems concerned with arguing that Leviathans are some kind of metaphor for society acting on an international scale. Useless. Well, the book does seem to be a survey of existing material. Has she been able to find any of the sources cited in the footnotes? That's an idea, although I don't expect to recognize any names, let alone find them in the library without considerable searching. Looking through the citations as she says this, you suddenly encounter a name that you recognize. It's your own name, to be precise. Further, the title of the cited works is simply listed as Titanium Court. Strange. Have you published a book on the study of the Leviathan? To your knowledge, you haven't read nor published any book, let alone one on Leviathan. But what of your journal? Does that not count? Now that you think of it, you did find a mysterious entry in your journal that mentioned the Leviathan, sort of. You haven't finished reading it yet, but you wouldn't be surprised if that's the source cited by her textbook. In that case, yes, you suppose you should go finish reading those mysterious entries in your journal. We'll see. Yeah, there's the Leviathan. As strange as they are, the entries in your journal concerning the Clockwork Monastery seem to have some connection to the Leviathan. You still haven't finished reading through those entries. Perhaps now would be a good time to correct that? But I don't wanna. I wanna unionize the goats. We're gonna unionize the goats. It's what I wanna do, game. Title drop. Alright. If this doesn't work, we'll just go ahead and get the comfort key, which should get us 4 keys and might get us out. But let's see. Cannot gather stone. Rebrand is a completely different kind of celebrity? What does that mean? Gathering resources with damaged terrain. The Vengeful Admiral. I'm curious about this rebrand. Completely rearranged your whole deal. I shouldn't have done that, but okay. Move in any direction as long as it's horizontal. Raise the tiles around you one at a time. Get 10 for any enemies destroyed this way. Lumberjack. I'm immediately having regrets. Never mind, you restored your original deal. Okay, thank you, game. I mean, Vengeful Admiral? It's not the thing that destroyed me. If you rebrand, can you stop being queen? I don't think so. I think we're gonna do the Vengeful Admiral again. He was difficult, but he wasn't the worst part. No resources, no food. Let's do no wood since we've got a wood bonus. Hills, fields, average. Average, but birds. Oh, let's do. What do I need? Food. Mostly just food. Okay, let's do this fields. Nervous about the archers, but we're just gonna do our best. Okay. Don't you get any fucking closer. No more grain? I've been so good, though? Nice. Nice. I do love when it pops off like that. It's so satisfying. Okay. One more grain? Okay. Nice. Let's see what we got. Wonderful. Oh, cool. Okay. Well, we can sell our miner. Should I have done that? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. You're not getting to me. You're just like one little guy. One little guy that's definitely gonna get to me. But that's fine. Just put out some defensive fairies. Put out one defensive fairy. Uh-oh. Alright. Well. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, there's no stone, so he doesn't know where to go. Oh. I'll admit that was risky play. That was risky play and I shouldn't have done it. Okay. Generic, but the market. Oh, it might be good. It might be good to just go ahead and get a hospital right off the top. Scamps and goons. Feels slight twin. Oh, yeah. Hey, buddy. I'm sorry about this, but it's not going to happen. Okay. I would love to not be in this corner next to this guy. If I do that, it'll drop me down. If I do that, it'll drop me down. Oh! Okay. Oh, no. Oh, I wasn't paying any attention. I wasn't paying any attention to anything. My heart might not be in it. No, no. I want to unionize these goats. Okay. I don't have enough money to get any of this. But I will. No, I won't. I won't be able to get any of it. Is there anywhere I can go? Not really. But I should get farther away from the goat. Ooh. I mean, this might just be it. If I'm gonna die, let's just go ahead and do it. Ah, that was just a scamp and we got it. Phew, phew. Eked through. Okay. Another hospital. I still don't have the cash, though. Archers and goons? Centaurs and goons? Centaurs and goons? Okay. We need to get some cash before we get to another hospital. We could increase our health, but we couldn't do anything else. Rowdy centaurs! Like, this board isn't packed enough? Oh, really? Fine. Mini boss. Okay. Alright, as long as this corner stays, we're gonna be okay. Oh, treasure. I want this guy to be disconnected from these waters. Yeah. No! Fuck. Oh, it's so easy to just destroy everything. Ugh. Well. If I could terraform this. Okay. We've got a little section there. If I can get the admiral away from this section. That'll destroy. Well, okay. Now we've got a nice little section I can't get to. Assuming I don't destroy it, we're gonna be okay. In which case, probably don't want to we want there to be more goons on the board. Okay. Let's surround itself with wheat. The centaur village is really funny to me. Oh, it's a little guy. Yeah, I'll take a little guy. Shield, yes. 10 out of 10 shield. Okay. We've got a guy that can mine, right? Yeah. So let's go ahead and move, like, right here. Yeah. All right, we'll call up a miner. Little guys. Another miner. Okay. Do I want to summon any enemies? I think we'll be... Well... Why not? Why not? Alright, let's go for it. Man, when this build works, it works. And when I fuck it up, I die immediately. Alright, now we got some money to fling at a hospital. Alright, and there's a hospital. Archers and goons, that's fine. We'll figure it out. Not paying. Okay. Alright, what we got? I'm here. You're there. Just really close. In fact, let's get you a little bit further away. No, don't come back. Don't get closer, my man. Alright, what's in the hospital? Okay. Restore ourselves to health. That might be okay. Although maybe we should just increase our max health twice. See, that'll get us 20 health, so we'll be at 32. If we do this, it'll drop us down to 17. And then we'll get 2 more. I guess it makes more sense to do this and then this. Well, we'll figure it out when we get there. If I survive, this guy could just crunch me at any moment. Okay. Thinking about water. Thinking about making a little home for myself. That would be nice. That one would be impenetrable. I've got to remember that if I'm just tucking myself away, I don't have to get rid of enemies. I can use my time getting more stuff. Okay. All right. Okay. Not bad. You know what? We're doing okay. Real estate? Don't think I want to purchase any real estate. I do want to purchase some healing. Okay. Let's do that. Thank you, Mr. the Pit. Okay. I should have just gone for 2 heal increases. Because that would have been 32 overall health. Well, that's what I get for not doing math. I did the math too. I just didn't commit. I just didn't commit to the math. Okay, we're gonna hunker down. There are no archers on the board, so we could just put a couple of enemies. Fun little flirty little enemies, get a little bit more money. Actually, we could do that, and then we could get more health. Perfect. Okay. Oh, you're right, I can undo. Well. No, you're right. I should undo. Alright, we'll do this twice. We might actually do it 3 times now that I know I can just get that money. Alright, I'll remove you here. Put some ruffians on the board to hang out and party. Nobody can get to us. Let's do another one then. Why not? There we go. Man, we're so healthsome. I could put more on the board. I got the resources. Wait, did that one pull up a undo? That one pulled up a I see, it changes. The more I put on the board, the more dire they are. I do not want a bird on this board. It will kill me immediately. I do love that everyone's just kind of hanging out. Oh no! Damn. Okay. Okay, so I think my paparazzi summoning ability gets more dire enemies every time. Damn, okay. Let's see. Could do the hospital again. Chests. Chests have had health in them previously. Could do shops. Do I feel like I could get... I could probably get better stuff if I went to a shop. Hospital. Chests. Centaurs. Catapults. Oh, but there's a potion shop. Potion shop's not going to give me anything. I mean, it'll give me access to water if I need to box myself in. And the boxing myself in will not help with the catapults, but it will help with the centaurs. So let's do... Let's do another hospital. Okay. Ava, it's true. It's true and I'm grateful. Too many choices, Paul. Too many choices. Okay. Oh. Oh, fuck. Wow, really cruel game. Wow, and so that's like most of the board, but we got a little hidey hole, so it'll be okay. Damn game, you know? All right, what we got in this hospital? Refill, health. That might be the one. It would be worth it this time. Okay. If I'm gonna tuck away, don't need to worry about any of these goobers. Just worry about making sure I have all the resources I'll need. Not gonna summon any guys. Might summon some more enemies, so maybe I want some stone. Yeah, really all I need is to teleport. And so that's really all I'm gonna focus on. Oh no, hospital, come back. Shit. There it is. All right. What kind of hospital is it? Ooh. Store 5 at the cost of delaying. Oh, that's oh, that is so perfect for this run because I'm not going to deploy any units. Right? Yeah, there's not a single archer. There's nothing that can hit me. Perfection. Even better. Okay. You haven't got anything I need. Actually, how much is 5 bread versus 4 bread and a penny? I mean, this won't cost me any money, so I guess let's do it. Okay, and then we're gonna hospital. Beautiful. Perfection. Okay. And then I'm gonna earn a lot of money back. So do I even need to? Maybe because it's funny. I get money not only when I play some, but also when they enter. So it's pretty good. Pretty good value. Okay. I think let's do it. Wow, they all want to get to my private island and none of them can. Wow, at the last minute I got shot by an arrow. There was one archer. I've got to fucking remember when I summon enemies that that's going to happen. I'm not going to remember. That's fine. Whew. Extra water. Oops, all boats. Rare chests. All volcanoes. I don't want all volcanoes. Although this is... Oh, it's the fucking jack-o'-lantern again that I don't know what does. I don't think this is the final battle. So I don't think I need to worry about the volcanoes, but I'm not positive, so we might just not do that in case. All boats. No woods. So this is tricky because my water strategy is not gonna go well for this one. So maybe I should... Maybe I should do volcanoes. Because the last time... A plant possessing a friendly false face. The last time we did this with the jack-o'-lanterns, the volcano lit a jack-o'-lantern, but it never clarified what that meant or did. I mean, I think the question is, do I want to shop or do I want rare chests? I think maybe I want to shop. I think I want the shop. I don't know if this is the goat fight. Yeah, see, this isn't the goat fight. That's why I was a little hesitant. Oh, hey, you put me right... Huh. Put me right next to the Admirable. Hey, thanks, game. Get the fuck away from me, guy. Okay. You're gonna come closer. This is rough. Oh, you can trade spots with them, huh? Okay, stay there. Don't come any closer. Okay, so what I need is a section that's full of water, but also not connected to any of the other water. Oh my god. Mm-hmm. Or not. What I need to do is abandon this strategy and just get clear. Just get a space that is clear from everything. Oh, Christ. Yeah, I've got to make a land moat. That's a great way of describing it. Oh my god, okay. Right now, I think I can tuck down here. And we'll be safe. So I want to preserve this little corner of the world. Hey, Anna! Everything's going terribly. What's in this shop? Is there anything good here? Max health, love that. Puddle spell, comedically poorly placed for this round. Thorns and market trading. Okay. I actually don't love this market. Maybe I'll swap that out. See if we can't get something better. Ooh, okay. What do we get? Okay, health. Local broadcast. Good rates on water for buying. Not interested in offensive spell. The defensive fey might be a good get. I think that's it. Do I want to... I mean, why not? Honestly, I got the money. Okay. All right. God, what a nightmarish board. I think this is where I want to go. I don't think anything can get there. Can mine a little bit of stone. I don't... Well... Yeah, I guess I'll summon one enemy. I'm gonna put it here, and then I can summon an... Oh yeah, I can summon a centaur. They're stopped by hills, though. You know what? How about I just not fuss with it? In fact, let me just go ahead and put that one there. Where it cannot escape containment. Okay, I think that's good. I think these little guys will get picked at, but I think we're gonna be okay. Yeah, they took a pot shot at my little guy. Yeah, that's fine. Ooh, okay. Oh. All right. No. No. No musical battle. Or musical performance. My calling it a battle is a reflection of my feelings on those. I wonder if you play all of the musical portions, I wonder if AP Thompson goes stale. All right, I don't want volcanoes because I don't want these little cuties to die. Centaurs goons, catapults goons. Catapults might be what I want. I can pile on shields. Ha! I have been dumping money into increasing our health, which I think is a good call. I think we're gonna go catapults. Okay, once again, I want to come up with a little watery island for me to be protected in. It's a good start. Fuck. Okay. It's not going to be this corner. I want it to be this corner, but I can see that that is not going to happen. It might have to be over here. God, they really did a good job spreading out these goats. What's in the shop? I should have bought that flood tile. Was that this round? Raise the row. Archers. I don't love the offerings in the shop, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get rid of that. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Don't you move. Don't you do a fucking single thing over here. Don't even look. Don't even look around. Don't. Just stay exactly as you are. You're beautiful. You're perfect. All right, now what's in the shop? Absorb surrounding water to recover health. That's funny. Stone barrier, defensive defension. Gain shield when you gather stone. Thorns. Basic income's not going to do much for me. Okay. Man, I could just swap myself back and forth until it's over with, huh? I am at risk from this catapult, but it's not a significant risk. I could drop this shield. Or, this store. Is there anything there I would miss? Thorns are lovingly useful. But, let's see what else we can get. Don't you fucking dare. Okay, that got rid of the catapult. That's important. No, 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 no. Okay. All right, we just won't do anything else in that corner. I'm just gonna put you in firing range of me again, huh? Just go ahead and tuck away. Okay. Phew. What did we get this time? Portable wall, love that. Ranger. Oh. Based on its surroundings at the start of every battle. That's kind of cool. If you provide the raw materials, your health can be repaired. That sounds good. We're gonna get that. We're gonna get that. Let's get rid of... No. Okay, first things first. Nobody better come fucking close to us. Okay. Yeah, we got a little stone shield. It's not very mighty, but, you know, we're a helicopter, so I can't be too picky. Okay. I think maybe we'll get rid of the defensive fairy. Really just want to be a non-combatant as much as possible. Oh, I see. I thought this was a spell. We don't have to sell anything. Okay, great. And then... Well, yeah, we're just hunkering. Full hunker. Well, okay, let's not use all of our stone. I think this is good, though. I don't think... There's one catapult that will hit us for, like, 5 damage. Everything else is chill, so I think let's go for it. Yeah, okay. Everyone's just hanging! Perfection. Why don't you talk to each other, bros? If we are to properly administer penance, we should combine our efforts. Yeah, bro, let's get him. The silent goat merely spits. I see. I think now is the moment in which I dismiss them. So let's just do a standard. Let's not overthink this. Something strange happens when you attempt to match the 3 toll booths. Rather than disappear into the tide, the toll booths appear to combine into a single entity. Bro, what? Brother, can it be true? Can it be? Our long-promised reunion? Bro, I don't understand how. What about the contract, bro? The silent goat nods in the direction of the court. Yes, brother. I think these humble pilgrims have shown us the way. We should thank them. But as he says this, the entire battlefield shakes as if something enormous is making an approach. Oh, no, bro. You know who's coming, bro? He's not gonna like this. Bro! Yeah, I know. But none of this is against the terms of our contract, so... A huge and powerful voice echoes across the battlefield. Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood of a union. The voice pierces through the battlefield. The goats huddle together in fear of it. Despite all this commotion outside, the admiral's just hanging out. Despite all this commotion outside, a single cough from behind you pulls your attention away from the battlefield. A man you've never seen before stands in your office. You're the boss around here? Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'll make this quick. I represent a powerful, titan of industry, not troll. As you can clearly see, my client is currently engaged in a legal dispute with some disgruntled former employees squatting on his property. Bro, is he talking about us, bro? No, you wouldn't say you could clearly see that version of offense. Now, he could just crush them and be done with it, but seeing as there's another landowner hanging out, that's you, he'd like to propose a wager. How familiar are you with the landlord's game? The landlord's game? Is that golf? Ah, cute. No, I mean the other landlord's game. It's kind of like that one board game, you know? Ugh, I hate explaining this. Hey, you've got some high priest of market here somewhere, right? Get him to explain it. Okay. They're willing to wager their toll booth, along with anything you find in it. Bro, come on! You know he's just gonna crush you too. No, my client isn't so crass as that. He will have you escorted from the premise, though, especially if you decline to play. Alright. Oh. Okay. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Confidential information. Whenever one of your fairies steps on my client's property, you pay us a fee of $3. Property destruction will cost you $5. Whenever our enemy fairy trespasses on or destroys your property, we gotta pay up. The game ends when either side goes bankrupt. Okay. Appear to have joined the side of the battle, but they're clearly not fairies of the court. If they're on your side of the battle, then they're on your side of the game. Have fun controlling them. Okay. I see. Their net worth is 30. Ours is 28. Okay. Okay. I don't think the Admiral counts as ours. In fact, we should get away from him as soon as we can. We're going to keep taking hits. In fact, that's going to have to be our opening move. I don't know if I know how this is going to really function. Okay. I mean, I think I can buy real estate. And I don't know how this is gonna go. If I'm fully honest. And it's a little frustrating. Yeah, I know. Just chill out, okay, game? Wait, I did 2 moves and the board is locked. Okay, okay. So I'm just gonna have to do that over and over again? Alright, wow. I'm running... This game is hitting the same issue with Blueprints, which is at a certain point, the RNG can just, like, nuke an otherwise good run. And that's a little frustrating. Okay, I mean, I'm gonna go broke immediately. I don't... Okay, where can I go? There's just nowhere I can go. I mean, maybe I'll swap out here. That's something. Okay. So, I think the little houses are their property. It's a shame I didn't get a chance to clear more of them out. I'm just gonna go broke immediately. There's no market. I think I'm supposed to, like... Maybe I'm supposed to purchase some stuff? Can I purchase a... Will this make them friendly? Or will it just mean that I've got an enemy? An enemy coming along. Alright, well, so... I guess all of these guys are going to have to come through here. So if I buy that, then all of them will get charged when they come through. Can I also buy... But it's also like... I can't buy that because it's already owned. I can also buy enemy courts, which they're definitely going to cross. Yeah, that's true. Does that make them friendly? Or does it just mean I've got an enemy that's going to follow me turn to turn? I think maybe if I just buy these 2 spots, that's 4, times 5. If they have to do both of them, that might be sufficient. But are they going to do that before I lose all my cash? Or before the goats all die? Is there anywhere else? I mean, this is tricky because this is a clear bottleneck. Which seems like it makes it a good option. Maybe the forest? I don't know which of these they're gonna go through. Yeah, I don't know enough about the pathing. Because they might kind of cut through and immediately go here. So maybe it is a good idea to get this. Well, but the money is also my health. So, like, I'm also going to get pinged when my guys go. I'm not going to put any guys out, but I don't know how the goats are going to affect this. I guess let's get this one. It would benefit me to do this faster rather than slower. So I guess, yeah. I'll be so... 3 health? No, I don't think I'll survive with 3 health. But again, I don't know how much... How any of this is gonna function. What I'm gonna do is not summon any guys. I'm just gonna hunker. Yeah, the ghosts are probably gonna destroy that. So that'll prevent me dying from that immediately. I don't know how this is gonna go, so I guess let's just do it. Wait, it's not mine anymore? All the goats are dead. Why did my icon disappear? Okay, we achieved victory over the troll. Not the court, the stone. My icon on the stone disappeared. No prize, no game. Okay. Okay, well, we've got our strife achievement at least, so let's get our key and leave. Yeah, grab our keys. All right, should be able to go get strife. It doesn't count as unionizing the goat. And it also does not, like every version of this we've ever seen, it does not convince me that it's a good idea to introduce to introduce dramatically new mechanics in a boss fight. Ooh, can we, we should be able to complete the pantry stack. Yeah. And it's done! Trying not to think too hard about why you constructed the pile, you step back and admire your handiwork. The cat wastes no time beginning to climb to his destination. As he makes his ascent, you wonder why he was so eager to get up there in the first place. Shh! Our enemy draws near. Stay back, wretch! What is he hissing at? Oh. The other kitty! The kitty had a key. Such villainy will no longer be tolerated, thief. Remove yourself from these premises. Have at thee. In a brief moment, you have to bear witness. One cat escapes and the other chases. Multiple objects are dislodged from the shelves and fall to the floor with a crash. Additional crashes from neighboring rooms and hallways continue to echo as the chase moves farther away. Yet somehow, when the dust clears, your beautiful pile remains standing. Whew. And that's not all. As you're preparing to leave, you notice something at your feet. It's one of your keys, presumably fallen from the top of the shelf. The key to my mailbox. Ah, great. Wow. Beautiful. All right, and then we'll go to the dining room. Yes, I'm ready.
Greeted warmly as you approach the two sides of the discourse. Your Majesty, let me be the first to congratulate you on achieving a momentous victory at Strife Level 5. And let me be the second, I guess? He doesn't seem that broken up about it. I'm comfortable with losing. Hey! Which itself is the essence of strife. I guess? Let's climb even further, Your Majesty. We have to have the potential to reap the upper limits of strife. She kneels before you, presenting you with her key. Where you go, I will follow. Ah, it's the key to the front door of my apartment building. Currently, this door can also be unlocked via keypad, which is your usual method of entry. Key itself is just a backup in case the keypad breaks, which it has done a few times over the course of your residence. Oh, dang. So you're saying all that trouble was actually unnecessary? Who could have predicted that? You turn to him now. You don't suppose he'd be willing to return his key, too? Sure, why not? He tosses you the key. What do you think you're doing? You lost. So if Her Majesty had sided with me, you'd refuse to give her your key? Naturally. But because she chose strife, she had to work harder than if she chose comfort, right? Naturally. And since she was worked harder, it makes sense she'd get a bigger reward, right? Naturally? Then we're all good. You can keep the key, Your Majesty. Thanks. You were planning to. It was your key originally. Oh, you had to get to comfort 10 to get both keys? It's pretty funny. That's pretty good. Parents sold the place shortly after you left for university. The new owners doubtlessly changed the key. Therefore, it's even more useless than the first key, but you're glad you have it back nonetheless. Let's just consider that a down payment. Your next goal is to reach Strife Level 10. Seems extreme. What's Her Majesty going to get if she does that? Satisfaction. Her Majesty and I are of a similar mind. We don't need petty external rewards to motivate us. Does she agree with that? Think about it. Okay. We should be able to get down to... let's get evaluated by Leland. Well, we don't have a lot of money. We want to go down to the gates and unlock them. If you get to the gates and your enemy is there, do not talk. Okay. Dare I approach him? No. Are you going to tell us what happens if we do talk to him, though, Ava? My evil vizier. He'll steal my keys. Fuck that guy. Absolutely not. We're leaving, Alan Tudyk. There's nothing you can do about it. I've already determined that your own keys can unlock these gates, but 4 of them will be necessary. Leave the court, possibly forever. He steals your keys, and there are a few ways to get them back, but it takes a bit. No, thank you. Goodbye forever, enemy. While you have many unanswered questions about the court, the opportunity to leave currently stands open before you. But still, before you leave, you should make sure all your affairs are in order. Won't be able to come back. Yeah, I mean, it's a shame. I do genuinely feel sad because I think if we're not live streaming this and didn't want to get to other games, I would probably tuck in a little bit more. Thank you, Ava. I genuinely would have just immediately gone to talk to him because the little new sign was flashing. Yeah, it's a permanent deletion of the save game. Sorry, spoilers for the ending, but it's about to happen, so... Yeah. Yeah, Paul, that's the icon I feel right now. I mean, we're just gonna do it. Now you're stepping towards the exit when... Your Majesty, leaving so soon? I was hoping to discuss futility. Well, you were just on your way out. Are you sure? Your court is still afflicted with curses. Do you not feel a sense of duty? You can't... Jim This City says you can go into the official Fellow Traveler Discord and AP Thompson can personally undelete your game if you want. That's so funny. Court seems to be operating just fine despite all these alleged curses. And the war? You'd leave such weighty business unfinished? Well, your scholars have assured you that the war will end when the Ashtar Galactic Command arrives in 22,000 years. But what of this new threat to the court? Your subjects are beginning to go stale, are they not? As tragic as it is, you don't have any solutions for them. In fact, I'm pretty certain I'm causing it, so there really is nothing I can say that will convince you to stay? Correct. He'll have to forgive you for declining to let your self-proclaimed enemy guide your important decisions. Well, I suppose we'll do this the easy way then. Oh. Does he think that's going to stop you? You have the keys. You mean these? He holds up the keys that you now have in your possession. You left them in the locks. A sloppy play on your part. Okay. Perhaps you should go list the rest of the curses? No. Perhaps you should achieve victory in the war about 2,222 times? No. Don't be crass. No time is wasted when you're immortal. But you're not immortal. Yes, you've made that painfully clear to anyone who listens, haven't you? Ah, and now it's getting late. I do believe it's past time for all good little mortals to be in bed. Sleep. You don't want to, but you do. That raised my comfort? Okay. You have a damp feeling in your fingertips. The dampness in question stems from the morning dew forming on the grass that you apparently slept in. You're not sure whether it's a blessing or an insult that your enemy left you sleeping outside after your encounter. Okay. You don't think he took all your keys. If he can force you to sleep with a word, he shouldn't even need to take your keys. Maybe I can negotiate, or somebody else I can negotiate with. Puck refuses to speak to you, even his attempt to craft a completely ineffective restraining order to bind your behavior, which gives you an idea. Okay. All right, well, if we can't... It's not going to be in our chambers, right? We're going to have to use the mirror. Oh. A counter-proposal seeking Puck's assistance. Paperwork in question is a simple agreement you hope to present to Puck, a kind of counter-proposal to his useless restraining order. Clear and concise language attempting to keep the terms as simple as possible. In exchange for Puck's assistance, you agree to leave the court the moment you're able to do so. You include lines for his and your signature and make its way to his dressing room. You knock on the door, hearing nothing, slide the agreement under. You idle for a few minutes, waiting for any response, but none is forthcoming. You just might not be here. Okay. Recover your enemies. Okay, well... I think it's gonna have to be one more stream, because I need to go get a haircut. Yeah, alright. One more stream of this game, and we're either gonna beat it, or we're just gonna move on, okay? Chat, that's what's happening here. And we can use, presumably we can go... It's time, it's past time. It's past time for a haircut. Hypothetically, we can... just use the mirror. Okay. That's the plan. One more stream, no more of this game. Yeah, the corner has turned and we now are absolutely trapped in this game. We'll do it one more stream where we're just going to dash for the end and then move on to another game. The no combat stream. Yeah, probably. It's just a shame. I do enjoy the match 3 combat aspect of the game. Thank you, Ava. Thank you for your guidance. Court Jesty of the day. Yeah. Have a good rest of your weekend, everybody. Have a good start to your week. I will see you Tuesday evening. Goodbye.